Amazing Internet is a web development company, and we serve specifically the photography industry. So we're dealing with individual photographers, groups of photographers that have formed a business together. We've been in business for about 15 years. We were very early pioneers in creating template-based website solutions for photographers. Now we tend to specialise more in the bespoke end of the market. So we're taking a photographer with a very specific branding perhaps, or creating a brand for them and carrying that through into a website which really gives them an effective communication on the internet. So our very first phone setup was a Samsung unit, which I think just worked on a couple of analogue lines. That's all that we had, and that was fine when everyone was in the same office working internally. Then we've moved offices a couple of times, and the latest point was when the first of our key people wanted to work from home. So we invested in a Samsung unit which was able to do voice over IP, and we ran that quite successfully. But the main problem with that was that it was very, very difficult to administer, and it was expensive to put in as well. And any time that we wanted to change, it was usually an engineer visit, and that took time and expense and so on. So when we made this latest office move, and more people wanted to work from home, we thought, well, the sensible solution here is to find a cloud-based system which we could administer easily, and that we could literally plug our phones in anywhere, and anyone who wanted to could work from home, or if someone was on a trip and they wanted to plug in and do a day's work or half a day's work from where they were, then they could do that. So we found Phone, and then we really liked the business, and the setup was very, very quick, and there were very, very small setup costs. So it really suited us. Having a really reliable voice over IP phone system was one of the big tick marks for us in choosing how we organised the business at this particular point when we were moving offices again. So I also have a music publishing business called Camden Music, and I need to be able to take calls for that on the same phone system. And so it's great to be able to see right there on my handset whether the calls are coming in from Amazing Internet or Camden Music, and indeed what department they're coming in on, based on what the caller has chosen from the auto attendant menu. More importantly, they understood immediately what our requirements were, and their system was flexible enough to be able to actually supply all these little details that we needed to have. So it was great.